Hi guys, welcome back to Classic Matches.
Hello.
We've been away now for a little while.
Yeah,
So
this
obviously
is first match back in a while.
Yeah, obviously with a
We've
lot of...
been fairly busy.
It's not even that, it's
being
with
honest.
the amount of content that we're putting on the page now.
Yeah.
Obviously it's kind of
We
hard
have
to
a new series that we've been kind of maintaining.
at home with the Hunters. I hope
Yes.
everyone... No, it's just a piss take between myself,
Yeah,
Sean, and...
it's just a bit of fun.
Yeah, it's not to be taken seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so...
just a wee bit of fun, you know.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen them, obviously please do. I think
Yeah.
we think they're funny.
Yeah,
Hopefully everyone
we
else
worked
does.
fairly hard on them.
Yeah, we do.
Nick is one master with the scripts.
He is. But yeah, we'll get on to this match.
Yes.
Eddie versus Ray from Halloween Havoc 97.
Yes, the 1997 match of the year.
Yeah, and you can see why.
It still holds up to this day. It's
does.
an amazing masterclass in Lucha Libre.
Yeah, and also it's not just like a match that was randomly put together either.
No,
like,
like you had the build-up of Mask versus... What was it, Mask versus Hair?
I'm not...
Or was it Mask versus Title?
It was Mask versus Title.
Mask
there we
versus
go.
Title,
Cruiserweight
yeah.
Title was on the
Cruiserweight
line,
Title, yeah. I will say, WCW's Cruiserweight division in the 90s, top fucking notch.
Let's put it this way.
Absolutely excellent.
Let's put it this way. WCW had probably more great matches in 97 with the Cruiserweights than
Yeah.
WWE have had in the last 20, in the last 10,
Like,
15
look
years.
at the depth of the roster. You had guys like Malenko, Juventud,
Eddie.
Jushin Thunder Liger, Eddie, Ray,
Jericho. Like,
fucking
other people too as well. Like
Yeah.
Billy Kidman came into
Homicide was in it for a while. AJ Styles was in it for a while.
Unfortunately, he didn't do too much.
Sorry,
for sure.
Air Styles, as he was known as.
But yeah, the match Halloween Havoc wasn't a bad pay-per-view overall. It was like there was some couple of
actually a
obviously
fairly decent one.
unfortunately I think it was headlined by Piper and Hogan if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah,
sure.
that's
The big
it was
boys.
either Piper and Hogan or Warrior and Hogan.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Warrior and Hogan. It was Warrior and Hogan because I remember that bollocks fireball thing.
Yeah, but WCW always just seemed to deliver with the Cruiserweight
Yeah,
division in
yeah,
the 90s.
absolutely,
Like, it's what kept them
absolutely.
alive for a lot longer, I
Like,
think.
that's
personally.
why I was watching WCW anyway, because I couldn't see like the likes of Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Jericho. I couldn't see them anywhere else, could I?
Yeah, you couldn't know exactly. But
I
yeah,
should have just waited 2 years.
you could have wouldn't have been waiting.
The Radicals, baby.
Exactly. So yeah, the match obviously was built on the mask and the title.
Yeah.
So
They built it up so
and I
well.
like actually Mike Tenay on this actually kind of saying like Eddie kind of is a bastard kind of.
Yeah,
Saying like
Mike
he was
Tenay, he is one of the best.
He was one of the best in WCW. He said like Eddie was the first one to voluntarily take off a mask.
Yeah,
In Mexico. Well, I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I believe it was actually. Yeah, he used to fight under a mask, but then he just unmasked
Apparently,
himself and said, "Hi."
Eddie actually went under another name actually next to it. It was something to do with a hummingbird or something.
No, that was Ray.
No, it was Eddie.
No, that was Ray. Ray's
Oh.
first one was when he was 14. He
Okay.
was Il Colibri, which is hummingbird.
Oh, okay, I thought it was Eddie.
No, Eddie was shit. What was Eddie?
Oh, I forget actually.
Ah, crap.
You sure it wasn't Eddie there?
No, Ray was
Okay.
Colibri. Yeah.
No, because I remember Mike Snake keeping going on and on about this for like 2-3
Yeah.
minutes flat.
I know Eddie did.
Yeah, had another
Eddie
name,
did
yeah.
take his mask off,
Oh,
which
yeah.
was a big no back
well,
in that day.
Well, especially in the Lucha. Like it's
Yeah, because
basically.
he was part of Gringos Locos with Art
Yeah.
Barr.
But yeah, the match itself, it's fucking great, isn't it? Though?
It's
Like
exceptional.
the style of Lucha Libre
the
wrestling, like
dives to the outside and stuff. You wouldn't see stuff like this at all anymore.
no, it's not like
The passion, the build up.
Yeah.
Eddie keeps going after Ray's mask.
he does.
He actually tears it at one
Yeah.
point.
I think that's what they were doing. So same with any
Yeah.
kind of mask match.
I will
have to
say,
tear it a little bit.
Rey Mysterio's WCW theme is awesome.
Oh, don't. Yeah, it's
Dun, 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 dun.
the fireworks
so
were class
good.
as well. Like
Yeah, that's one thing you can always say about WCW. They spent so much on amazing production values when it came to the entrances.
and I think like they had so many great matches. These two, every time they touch in the WWE, their matches weren't great, but they were good.
Yeah,
Like they
I
weren't.
can only remember the ladder match actually.
That match at
when I
Judgment
think,
Day.
yeah, but when I think
And
of like
WrestleMania as
yeah.
well. So
Oh shit!
you
yeah,
think
yeah.
like a lot of people forget they had a Mania match, which was good. Like it opened the show.
Maybe,
21.
21, yeah.
Also,
That was when Eddie was doing the "I'm your papi" thing.
Well, this was just after, yeah.
Yeah.
But Ray was just finished a feud actually with NWO. That
Yeah.
it was a Road Wild pay per view and lost the Mexican death match to Conan.
Yeah,
So
that's when he actually lost his mask. Because I know he lost his mask in WCW.
yeah, he
Nash
lost
took
late.
it from him.
Yeah, he lost it kind of in 1999.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, I
That was a
don't know why
fucking
Ray
mistake.
did it, to be honest. I think Ray
Because like the amount of money that he made when he came to WWE just in selling the masks alone.
Well, kids. Well, think a lot of adults liked him. Kids, he was great.
I used to have about 3 or 4 different Rey Mysterio masks.
But yeah, from open, it lasted about 15 minutes the match.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't think it. I thought it was shorter actually, but it was so good.
Flew by. It's so.
See, cruiserweight matches don't need to go 20 minutes.
No.
Just go 10 to 15.
You can tell that Eddie crafted this match.
Yeah,
like you can tell that he sat down with a pen and paper and went, right, this is my strengths. This is Ray's strengths.
Here's our
These are my moves. This is what we can't do. Let's go through it. Let's make a match.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I love about WCW. They kind of gave them the freedom to do what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't
hey,
dare get yourself over though.
It's like, hey, we're paying you. You can do whatever the fuck you want, but don't overshadow the NWO because we don't like
look what happened to Jericho.
Yeah,
so they're the and all the cruiserweights.
Look at what happened to Dean Malenko when he started to get over. They fucking sabotaged him.
But yeah, eventually the feud between obviously it would lead to a huge match. Would put his mask on the line, and he would put. So yeah, it was title versus mask.
Yeah, title versus mask.
I have to say, I didn't feel bored throughout the match.
No, absolutely
in some
not.
classic matches, you will get the 1 or 2 minutes where you're kind of like, come on.
They're just doing nothing.
But
stalling.
this match had everything.
No, absolutely not.
But yeah, like the cruiserweight, we can't talk about the cruiserweight division enough, and I don't think personally.
Like, look at the cruiserweight division in WWE today. That is a failure.
But look at the stars that are in it, though. Look at Tozawa, look at Neville.
Akira Tozawa.
Neville.
Adrian Neville, Pac, like, whatever you know him as.
Jack Gallagher.
And they're doing fucking nothing with them.
And then you're thinking about the likes of Cedric Alexander.
Brian Kendrick.
Rich Swann even.
Rich Swann, like... Yeah. Cedric Alexander, someone that the people at the Cruiserweight Classic begged to be hired. And Triple H came out and handpicked him himself. And they've done fucking nothing with him.
Yeah,
he hasn't even gotten a single Cruiserweight title shot.
Yeah, he's not even won very many. And then you have Noam Dar as well.
Yeah.
Or Noam Dar, whoever you want to pronounce that name.
He's such a good wrestler. But he can't do half his moves because, oh no, TJ Perkins does them.
No, and TJ Perkins as well. He's become stale. And yet he's so good on the indies.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. When he goes
it's the character that they lumbered him with. Like, I'm a video game guy. You're fucking not. You just have an entrance. You don't do anything related to video games.
Yeah, but back to the match itself. Ray winning, obviously, it made sense. Obviously, he was never going to mask.
Ray winning with the beautiful top rope Frankensteiner.
Yeah, that was
he is one of the best. He's one of the best when it comes to them. He's actually better than Steiner himself.
Oh, yeah.
Still can't believe that move was invented by Scott Steiner, of all people.
Yeah, of all people, yeah. It's mad. But yeah, then again, probably Eddie's best match at that point. Same
definitely,
with Ray.
Yeah.
Ray put on some good matches with Juventud Guerrero. He had matches with Jericho. He's had matches with Malenko. Actually, he had a great series with Malenko, I thought, personally.
Definitely, yeah.
That would be another future
had
classic
some excellent matches with Jericho, too.
Exactly.
When Jericho was just getting started.
Yeah, obviously, we've done a few WCW ones. Now, our next couple are going to, hopefully, if we can get them, some New Japan stuff.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Like, if we can
one that we will definitely be reviewing is Jushin Thunder Liger versus Keiji Muto.
If we can
the debut of Keishin Liger. It's up on YouTube.
Is it YouTube?
The debut of Keishin Liger.
Perfect.
Like Liger's kind of darker side.
Oh yeah, you told me he had a darker side, didn't you, or something?
Oh, it's creepy.
So we're home for the next couple of weeks. We're going to hopefully do some New Japan stuff. I actually found on YouTube young Finn Balor or Fergal Devil taking on Kenny Omega for the junior heavyweight title from 2012. Cool. Or 10 actually, I think it was. So if I can find that, we'll do that as well.
Nice.
From what I've seen,
New Japan actually, they do put up a classic match every month.
Yeah.
So we can review some of them as well.
Exactly. So yes, I've been Gary. He's been Sean.
Yes, indeed.
Don't forget to follow us. Actually, overall the match it's definitely. Actually, we'll go back to that. Actually, the match itself. Boy, it definitely deserves to be
impeccable. Match of the year, no doubt.
But
when you look
the fact that it bet Brett and Austin, you know that. It was good. It was that good.
But when you look at some of the shit that WWE were putting out in '97 as well, like,
but it also bet the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
So like you kind of.
It also bet Mankind and Michaels.
Yeah. So which
is interesting because that's a great match.
It is. So yeah, don't forget to like us on Facebook facebook.com/indie wrestling pod, on
Twitter at indie_pod,
and on YouTube at youtube.com/indie wrestling pod.
Podcast.
Pub crawl. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to look at Home with the Hunters. It's really good. We think it's really good, don't we?
Obviously, Well, we created it, so of course we're going to.
I think it's from an honest perspective, it's fun. It's not.
If you don't watch it, you're fired.
But Daddy. Anyway,
we better go. We'll catch you later, lads.
Talk to you soon.